Good morning, friends, followers, subscribers, my army of termites and cultists. Thank you very much for again tuning in to listen to me on my daily rant. And it's Sunday, the Lord's Day of rest. However, I have looked at the MSN today and all the different stories, and I've decided not to comment on them because there's one story that stands out. It stands out really. President Donald Trump last night at a rally was shot, or should I say, an assassination attempt was made on President Trump's life. Now, this is strange to me. It's quite clear that the mainstream media and social media platforms, including YouTube actually, support President Biden. They support him. And for the last couple of years, at one stage, the president was kicked off Twitter, which was strange. He was kicked off Twitter right about the same time Twitter gave an account to the Taliban. Let's look at that. So everyone's allowed on Twitter, apart from President Trump. Now, I know that Elon Musk has taken over Twitter and he's reinstated the president, but he won't go back on it. Now, the strange thing I see about what's happening is in recent events, we have seen the current president, President Biden, fall apart on a world stage, on a global stage. He makes too many gaffes. He called President Zelensky President Putin. He called his Vice President Kamala Harris. He called her Vice President Trump. We've seen that he's falling apart. He is not coherent anymore with what's going on around him. And just when he's being destroyed, all of a sudden, out of the blue, an assassination attempt is made on President Trump, who's clearly leading in the polls in America. Now, it's not just the fact that an assassination attempt was made on President Trump. It's everything when you try and add it up. Now, let's get this straight. If someone makes an assassination attempt on you, they will fire a shot, maybe two shots, towards you, and then they will be shit scared, and normally they will try and escape because they've planned it. You don't just go and try and do something. See, when it comes to these type of things, you plan operations. You plan how you're going to get in, what you're going to fire, how you're going to get your weapon system in. You're going to do a recce of the area. You're going to try and work out where's the best escape route, where's your escape vehicle, or how you're getting away. All these, there's numerous things to take into consideration. But this is strange because the individual that tried to assassinate President Trump didn't just fire one shot. Now, imagine being the CIA or the FBI or the counterterrorism or the Secret Service. You're all over the place, aren't you? You're watching for everything. All of a sudden, one shot gets fired. Everyone should duck. Everyone looks for trying to identify. But then a second shot gets fired. That should be, okay, oh, it's from that direction. But listen to this. Then a third shot gets fired from the assassin. Then a fourth. He's still firing. A fifth shot. He hasn't been shot at yet. No one's identified him. He fires 6 shots. He fires 7 shots. He fires 8 shots. Now, eventually, the Secret Service counter sniper team killed him. But he was able to fire 8 shots. Unheard of. So, how did this take place? How did this happen? How was the alleged assassin able to fire 8 shots in the direction of President Trump? Thank God President Trump is alive. The lectern that he was, the teleprompter thing was hit, and pieces of that did hit President Trump, and he is hurt to a small degree. But it doesn't sit well with me that 8 shots were fired before he was taken out. Now, the fact that he fired 8 shots is shocking. It's shocking. Why did the Secret Service? Why did the FBI? Why did the local police? Why didn't the CIA? Why didn't anyone apprehend him? Why was he not captured? Why did they decide to remove the threat? Did he know too much information? Who paid him? It just doesn't sit well with me that the fact that this individual was able to fire 8 shots before he was taken out. I can't say why I think he fired 8 shots, because then no doubt YouTube would remove me, and after all their work and effort to get people taken down, they would eventually do it. But it doesn't sit well. If anything, this has now got most of America voting for Donald Trump, because they really do not want him to be president, do they? And the fact that social media platforms have promoted President Biden and have shut down debates on President Trump. In the past, people that supported President Trump were censored on Twitter. They were censored on Facebook. They were censored on big platforms. They were censored on this platform, YouTube. They were censored on Instagram, on the platform that I speak on most days. It's quite sad that we have social media only letting one side of an argument be said. Yeah, but there we go, quite sad. Even this morning when I put out a post about this saying, I hope that, it's sad that this has happened, one of my American viewers posted, "Stay out of American politics. You're as bad as Harry." Actually, no, I believe in your First and Second Amendment. I don't think they're bunkers. And I actually hold US service personnel in high regard that I have worked with. I don't exploit them. And people like me never get things like Pat Tillman Awards, do we? Anyway, listen, have a wonderful day, everyone. Stay safe, and prayers to Donald Trump and his family. Have a great weekend.